Yeah, bitch. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Woo. Whistle. Whistle. Gang, 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 gang. Coming in this motherfucker. Yes. 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 Bitch. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Baby. 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 Keep it going. Keep it going. Baby. Baby. Yes. 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 Yeah. No. Yes. Okay. Baby. Baby. When I tell you, because now it's a problem. Welcome to Bootz Tarot. My name is Bootz. I am the hip hop oracle, intuitive reader extraordinaire. I feel the energy of people, places, and things, and through a tarot card system called Bootz Tarot that I've derived from my own consciousness. I read you, celebrities, and even marsupials all the goddamn time. Because now it's a problem. Okay. Welcome to Bootz. Okay. Welcome to Bootz Tarot, where I demonstrate my skill and my gift absolutely for free, Monday through Friday, typically. But last week we got flown out to LA, baby. And if you watch any of those live videos, you know that this sound effect is about to turn into a real audience soon. Okay. We did it! We did it. We fucking did it. We fucking did it! Yeah! Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm very, very excited. I'm actually more excited to be here than I was there. Don't worry, we're gonna do a complete recap momentarily. However, welcome to the show. You guys get 2 shows today. You get one today, right now, and you also get one tonight at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I could not wait to come back to the office and look out. Years ago in my mother's garage. We started there. Now we're here, and now we're about to be syndicated on national television every single day, doing exactly what we do here all the time. Yes! We did it. We fucking did it. We fucking did it. We fucking did it. Okay. Look, I'm gonna give you all a complete catch up and a complete, come up with how everything went down momentarily. This is why I'm here early, so we can kind of reflect on it without giving away too much information. I did give away way too much information when I was traveling. I wasn't supposed to say all that. Okay, but they know who they're dealing with. They know my mouth is running faster than a blubber on a walrus in the middle of June. How you doing? I'm smoking crack online. That's not how I'm doing, but that's how my doppelganger doing. But I'm not even worried about that right now because I'm on another level, baby. Copy me all you want to. Oh, and I got to talk about the spirits. And we'll talk all about that. But first, you guys know where to be at. Go to my website right now if you do plan on contributing to the show. You don't necessarily have to purchase anything to get read, but you do have to be a little bit lucky. Because if you haven't purchased anything for a reading, then it's by the luck of the draw. Comment, scroll on my YouTube, my Instagram, and my TikTok. How you doing? As well as my Facebook over here. And it's by the luck of the draw. But if you want to guarantee I answer your question, you want to go to spiritsquad.org/tipjar at the beginning of every single show. And I have a plethora of readings available. If you don't want your readings on Front Street, please look at the text message reading portion of my website. Everybody needs to say hello to my Caucasian vagina, you moon. Hi, baby. Mama love you. Mama love you. He's been extra clingy since I've been back from Los Angeles. And without further ado, check out that side of my website. I do have some sessions available for January. Today and tomorrow, I do work clients, but then I don't see you guys again until January confirmed. But I might bust some next day appointments and some same day appointments. But everybody know I'm going to go to the beach with my mother on Saturday. This is her first vacation. Give me this, human. What's wrong with you making a plastic noise? Go over there and get that bag. Everybody knows it's her first vacation since post-pandemia. So I'm excited to take her to a penthouse on the beach. And I will be going live there and doing shows there to get my travel wings with doing what we do here. Okay. So without further ado, this is No Coming Back by myself. I hope you guys enjoyed the song. And while y'all listening to this, check out the website. And I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but y'all better hit share and like. And if it is staticky over here on Instagram, what I've noticed is it doesn't last too long. So just stick around if it is kind of staticky. But that hasn't stopped you guys from tuning in before. But I am also over here on my YouTube page, my TikTok page at Bootz Tarot Mother, as well as my Facebook. Check it out, and I will be right back with the readings and the information in celebrity pop culture for today. Yes. You done fuck with the wrong bitch. I'll put a hex on you, I'm a man with it. I'll give you my contract and I'll pop my shit. This ain't no music, this ain't no little this one. Ain't no coming back. Ain't no coming back. I had several pictures in my fingers tag. Ain't no coming back. Speaking on my name and trust I will attack. Ain't no coming back. I still got it in me, I bought on my back. I come to the big house because you know I'm trying to say ain't no. Bitch, keep it 100. On the nigga the fuck em. I stay out the way and stay stacking my money up. Have you jumping like double dutch, like on my hip on my feet the first option here. So ass up, I look through this environment, crossing the lines, but you foul, ain't no coming back. Guarantee this, but you dead, you can't spin the back. I am a king, ain't no hidden red. This and that woke up my spirit, and I was rehealing the pain from my past. All the traumas I vision, I digging way deeper, and now I can see him, the guy that I am. Finna fuck up you demons, the chaos is ending, new journeys beginning. You done fuck with the wrong bitch. Hey, I'm a man, so yeah, I'm a man with it. Hey, I'll let the kid. I'm getting my contract and I pop my shit. This ain't no YouTube, this ain't no little this. So there ain't no coming back, motherfucker. There ain't no coming back, bitch. I had several questions in my sister's tag. There ain't no coming back. Speaking on my name and trust I will attack. There ain't no coming back, bitch. I still got it in me, I'm on my back. Now come tell me, cause you be my truck, cause there ain't no coming back. There ain't no coming back. No, that's a messy, it's a messy does. I don't give a fuck what we had, fuck what it was. I remember back in the day, it used to be fun, but now I see you at a party, I'm shooting up the whole club. I'm trying to hit me as hell on my score, but I rule that motherfucker and put that on your son. Son, how? I'm in the big house now. You better take a bitch up back the fuck down. You better tell people to shut the fuck up. Before I tell the grand what really went down. Hey, I don't have to make sounds. Think that shit poppin', but you look like a clown. I never be jealous of an uneducated broad. Trip a pussy bitch whose pussy get burned out. You done fuck with the wrong bitch. I'll put the hex on you, I'm a man with it. I'll let the kid. I'll give you my contract and I'll pop my shit. This ain't no YouTube, this ain't no little this. There ain't no coming back. I had several questions in my sister's tag. There ain't no coming back. Speaking on my name and trust I will attack. There ain't no coming back. I still got it in me, I want on my legs when I come to the big house because you be my shot, because there ain't no coming back. There ain't no coming back. Hey! Yes. Yes. I see somebody over there on Instagram asking if I can play Bake next. I'm kind of not playing that until it comes out. We actually shoot the music video on December the 22nd. So, unfortunately, I probably won't be playing Bake. Really? 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 You are the fucking father, bitch! And there's nothing I can do about that. Welcome to Bootz Tarot, honey. Where?
Hey, not today, not today, neck. Not today, ankles. We don't have it.
Where I'm that nigga bitch up in geeks. Yes, welcome to Bootz Tarot, everyone. I am Bootz Tarot once more, and let's just go ahead and get a recap of my whole LA experience and excursion. So for those of you guys who are in my private group Spirit Squad Worldwide, you actually were there from the beginning. You guys actually saw me audition for this on Zoom and get called to LA to actually audition for this show. I can't tell you what show it is. I really can't tell you any specifics about the show. But if you're Squad, you got an exclusive, real Puerto Rican exclusive backstage look.
I'm still Puerto Rican in this. Rican.
And what went down and how you actually get casted for a show. With anything in entertainment, nothing is set in stone. I've auditioned for shows before. I've filmed for several shows before. And I've always been met with this criticism of being too much. And it's just who I am. I walk into a room and don't say nothing, even dressed like a male, and people's heads turn and they're looking at my damn gay direction as to what is going down. So this was no different. There were 12 of us who were very successful mediums and psychics. Some people were also paranormal investigators and things of this nature, and they put us all in a haunted house. Baby.
Not today, Satan. Not today, neck. Not today, ankles. We don't have it.
And literally, that's what they said, Crown, but I'll get to that in a minute. The first day was nothing more than a mixer. We met the celebrity person that is actually sponsoring the show, and we all mixed and mingled together, but it was a very forced mixed and mingle. Like they're telling you to get to know people. And I told myself, bitch, I'm not getting to know nobody but that damn water, because y'all know that the day before that, I got extremely, extremely lit. Okay. Okay. Let's be fair. Baby, I don't know if y'all saw that video where I was twerking on that car looking like a walrus fresh out of the goddamn Pacific Ocean, baby. But let's just say, yeah, I was gone. And I actually got a call from my doctor after she saw that video. And she said, Boots, you can't be drinking on Lexapro. And I was like, bitch, why? And she was like, because it fucks up what the Lexapro is supposed to do. Bitch, when I tell you, I thought I was in an out-of-body experience because of the experience. Oh, no, bitch, I was in an out-of-body experience because I was drunk for 4 days off that.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered.
Okay, bitch, when I tell you I was gone, I mean, like, I don't even remember doing that. It's just like the Charlotte meet and greet. Those of you guys who were at the last Charlotte meet and greet when I had the celebrity, what was it, the Queen City Awards we went to? Baby, I don't remember. I don't remember doing any of that. But when I saw the video back, I was like, oh my God, like I was really backing that ass up on that car, bitch. Like, oh my mother, like ditto. So that energy carried over to LA to the point where I was exhausted. I missed my first flight. I had to call Keisha out of church. My manager really hated me that day, and I feel so bad about that. She was like,
woo, that'll do it. You don't have to worry about me. You don't have to worry about me.
My manager was like, look, you done did too much. You done called me out of the church house to find you a last minute flight. We got there 5 minutes before I had to be downstairs. And mind you, I didn't travel in geesh at all. Like y'all saw what I had on. I had on that fur. By the way, that's a throw up fur, bitch. That's exactly what the fuck that shit is. Woo. That fur. Okay, hold on. Baby. That fur is hot. I mean, it keeps you so insulated that I was already hung over. And when you hung over like that, well, I was still drunk. She said that Lexapro prolongs the effects of alcohol. And that fur had me goddamn nauseous. Now, I was good on the plane. I was good at the airport. But that motherfucking Uber driver, I get my bag at 2:54. I'm supposed to be on set at 3:30. I still had to get a COVID test. And I said, Uber driver, I'll pay you extra $100 if you whip that bitch. That motherfucker drove like a motherfucking bat out of hell, bitch. I'm like, I don't know who this man is.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is.
Baby, I'm talking about motion sickness or us. Like, I'm like woozy as fuck, trying to hold my peace, and I ended up throwing up in the back of a goddamn Tesla. I did. I threw up in the under part of his seat. But see, I'm a quiet vomiter, bitch. So he didn't even know until after I got out the motherfucking car. I ran in that hotel. It looked like he was trying to chase me, bitch, but you better not come for me, bitch. Okay? Because, I mean, I ain't got no strap on me because, you know, you can't travel in the airport with guns. But I got these nails that look like Lady Deathstrike, and I will whoop your motherfucking ass. Shit. Okay. 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 So I get there, I get engaged just in time to go downstairs, take the COVID test, and start mixing and mingling with the girls. So everybody's psychic. Everybody is either a psychic or a paranormal investigator. And it was really, really humbling to be amongst people who were successful dealing with the paranormal or clairvoyancy like I was. Now, mind you, I'm a very reclusive and isolated creature. And now I know it's not by choice. Everybody was. One of the baby girls said this was her first time out the house since the pandemic started. This other boy, he was from Kentucky. His name was Logan, and he was really cute too. He was a really cute cunt boy. And the masculine side of me probably would have stuck my dick in him, but at the same time, y'all know I'm talking to somebody right now. I'm talking to somebody who's really caught my attention, and I'm just trying to take it easy with what that's going to be. And he was very supportive of the process too. Anyway, so it was a lot of us there. We started mixing and mingling, and I was the first one to be called up. I slayed that motherfucker. We did like a round table discussion. I slayed the room. I slayed the room. I slayed the room. And I wasn't trying because I was so motherfucking damn hungover. I was just ready to get in the bed. So, I'll be honest. I was ready to go to bed, and everybody kept asking me how I feel. I said, "Oh, I'm great." They're like, "How you feeling for real?" I said, "I'm ready to go to bed." Like I myself, and in this whole process, normally people, and I recognize this from the other people that were auditioning for the show, they were like flabbergasted, like this was their first rodeo. Bitch, I go in there with some Louis Vuitton. Y'all know I got my uncle. Y'all know I got jewelry. Y'all know I'm worth millions already. So this was to me going to be icing on the cake or whatever it's going to be. I didn't necessarily need it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm here, so we might as well participate. I wasn't trying to be nonchalant or anything like that. I was very friendly and charismatic, but I was also over the bullshit because, bitch, I was drugged, bitch. I was drugged. Okay, so one thing led to a motherfucking another. They had an open bar. I was disciplined, and I chose not to drink until after my interviews were done. Okay, yeah, I drank again though. I did drink again. I did. And I think I have grown to be very fond of Patron. I remember Patron from college days, and it is a good drink of choice, girl. It really is. So I took a couple of shots of that, and then they dismissed everybody, and I went back up to my room. The second day was when we was in that motherfucking goddamn gay haunted house. They got them haunted house. They gave us a free complimentary breakfast.
Oh, the breakfast. Uh-huh.
The breakfast.
The breakfast. The breakfast. Yes.
The
breakfast.
They gave us a free breakfast. I ate everything, bitch. I ate the grits, the eggs, the cheese, the ham, the bacon, bitch. I was looking like a country bumpkin I ain't never ate before, bitch, because I don't cook breakfast like that right here. Y'all know we order Dunkin' Donuts and get the reading every day. That's what we do. But they gave us some good motherfucking breakfast, bitch. We done got in the goddamn van, and we went to this rich-ass haunted house that had Emmy Awards in it. You guys were following my story, right? You saw them Emmys I was posting. Wasn't posting, but I posted. Bitch. And if I was any type of other bitch, I would have pocketed that Emmy, but it was hidden.
That's the problem.
Okay, that Emmy, it was just out and gave out. I mean, these people so rich and so famous, they just leave awards just sitting around and all type of mess. Now we get to the haunted house, and that's when people started getting cut like America's Next Top Model.
Stop it! I have never in my life yelled at a girl like this. When my mother yells at this, it's because she loves me.
And that's exactly the vibe. Like when the first round of folk left, everybody was crying and all type of shit. I'm sitting up there smoking my hookah like, I know y'all ain't crying about this bullshit. I mean, I don't know. I was still drunk. I was drunk the whole time, right? So I'm sitting up, I'm like, I know they're not crying. People consoling them. We have a group hug and started a group chat and all this mess. I just sitting up there like, bitch, I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to get my bed, X, Y, and Z. Now look, y'all, the house was haunted for real. Like it was haunted for real. And I was the only black male that was there. I was the only one. Okay. I also had a fan of mine who's been watching me for 4 years there too. She was casted for the show too. And she was a black girl. We were the only 2 black people in the room. And I said, girl, they sent one of us home. The other black person is a shoe-in because they did a black vote for this. what it ended up feeling like towards the middle was a mockery of spirituality. It felt almost as if they wanted a comedic gay reaction to haunted shit. So when they asked me to summon the ghost and make them pronounced in the house, I did what I was supposed to do. But them motherfucking ghosts won't playing with the boy, girl, honey. And keep in mind, the town we were filming in was a sundown town. And if y'all don't know what that is when slavery was being westernized or slaves freed to the West, and there were certain areas in the West that would kill black folk at night. If it's sundown, you can't be black outside or they will kill you. Those ghosts was racist than a motherfucker, girl. I'm talking about they wanted my ass. But I encountered a doppelganger spirit.
Wait a damn minute.
And ever since he followed me back home in a very weird way. This doppelganger spirit has been giving me blissful nightmares where he is pretending to be people that I know in the real world. This is in dream state. And he followed me back. It was the spiritual representation of what we experienced earlier with that motherfucker smoking crack on live.
The smoking crack on live?
It was.
That's me.
It was.
That's
it
me.
Was.
Let
it
me
was.
smoke crack on my live.
They had a piano there, and y'all know how Alicia Keys that piano. I was too much for them, and they called me in the second round of people to be dismissed. But they pulled me to the side, the two executive producers, and they said that I was auditioning for this, which I will be guest appearing on this show. Yes. They said you got a guest seat on the show. But these motherfuckers gave me an offer that I don't feel like I'm going to refuse. It is currently hit legal right now. And when we were discussing it, I said that the bane of my entertainment career or me trying to break into the industry has been me being too much. I filmed for P-Valley. They didn't show me. I felt like I was too much. I filmed for America's Got Talent. I'm too much. I filmed for Love and Hip Hop with Rennie Rucci. You guys remember when her mother blissfully passed away and I drove down there with my then assistant Isaiah and we were filming for that. They don't show me then. I take up a room and the executive producer said something I will never forget. He was like, would you prefer to be Beyonce or would you prefer to be in Destiny's Child? I said, well, I would prefer to be Beyonce. And he was like, well, Beyonce has her, you know what Beyonce has, you know. I don't want to say it. Yeah. So, and mind you, I met everybody. I remember everybody's name. I was thanking everybody. The celebrity that was dealing with us, she came down and gave me a big hug. And that contract hit my email before I got to the hotel. So I went live and started celebrating with y'all. We went up the street and got us a damn nasty ass vaporizer that was nasty as the fuck. I mean,
wait a damn
bitch,
minute.
That shit make me feel like I was smoking on Cuba Bacana Jr. or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It was nasty, girl. And apparently they don't sell flavored vapes in that part of town either because of, you know, children and shit like that. So I couldn't wait to get home and smoking this blueberry cotton candy, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what's wrong with that town. What's wrong with it, Phaedra?
Because she has nothing else going on. And while she's sitting around running around talking about my husband and the father of my children.
Now, I don't know how much creative direction I'm going to have. I don't know. They might pull this show. But what they did teach me was that I'm not enough. I'm more than enough. More. And it wasn't what the executive producer said. You know, I've been on this whole journey of understanding myself and how I think and perceive things. It wasn't the house that gave me this stamp of approval. Unfortunately, it wasn't y'all that gave it to me because I would have felt it before this. It was the energy I had, not in being drunk, but in being natural and normal throughout that experience that let me know I'm one of them. I called a celebrity client just to get some advice before I did it. And she told me, she was like, you've always been one of us. It's just crazy that you don't see it. And I don't know if it's because I was too humble at the time or you know, I was still fighting or trying to get somewhere, not necessarily in the present. See, when you're psychic, you always living in the future. You know what I'm saying? And for the first time in a long time, I was very present. And I feel like it was purposeful that I was fucked up, because if I wasn't, I would have been anticipating everything I was saying. I was more so concerned about, bitch, am I finna pass the fuck out, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Am I finna pass out? You know what I mean? So I'm glad that it happened in the way that it did, regardless of what happens. I know I'm coming home to 4 cameras that represent over 10,000 clients that I see on a regular basis. I'm coming back to a client base who fucking loves me, for me, regardless of if I'm on TV or not. It really, really put into perspective how much we've done and how much it means, not only to me, but to you. And I couldn't have done this without you, y'all. I really couldn't. So my hat's off to us. We did it. I'm not saying I did it. We did this, bro. We did that damn thing. We did. We did. And not to put myself in a different category than the other psychics that were there. Everybody was great. But I'll tell you the truth. I was in another caliber.
Next question, Tamika.
I was in another caliber, baby. Next question,
Tamika.
It is what it is. 11:11 is right now, so let's go to God in a wish. Source, Yahshua Yahweh. I come to you as earnestly as I can, facilitating the same passionate energy that I'm feeling right now to my audience. Let them feel it. Let it vibrate from the top of their head to the bottoms of their feet. In a magnificent way, I'll usher in and wish change amongst the masses who are listening to me right now. I call upon their deities and their gods to be an assistance with them and allow them to know that where they are is not where they're headed. Allow them to enjoy where they are. And it might sound cliche, God, but I am wishing that they know the present is nothing more than a progression of where they've been, and usher in the energy and motivation for them to get where they're going. Amen. I say whatever you say it is okay. Say it in the comment section.
Tell them I already won. Oh, come on, tell them I already won. Because the Lord already defeated it. The Lord already defeated it. If you can do more praise in your mouth, you ain't got to worry about what it looks like. Because the battle's already won. Look at you, Jesus, in here. I'm sorry, kid. This is igniting.
Wow! Woo! 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 Oh my God! Hey! Woo! 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 I say amen. Give us a round of applause. Woo. Yeah.
Stop it!
I went to the left trying to find the tambourine, but the tambourine is downstairs because my barber's daughter was playing with it and I forgot to bring it back up. Shout out to Jarman who cuts and shapes up the boy. It look good, don't it? It look good. I put that yes, because I've been. Okay, so that's what's been going on there. Got tattooed yesterday just to match the one that's on the other side. So when I do this, it makes sense. Yeah, so we're here at work. We're working for the next 2 days. I do have clients today and tomorrow, and then you guys will get the final client review video. Things to look forward to. Hashtag Bootz TV and give me TV emojis. Gabim 556. So he's psychic.
What the fuck is you doing with your raggedy ass? Don't get punched on. You don't touch no woman's purse. With your fraggle rock looking ass. You ain't got no area, bitch.
Every time
you ain't got no area, hoe.
Your purse is
you ain't got no area. Don't.
Ma'am, you might be new around here, but don't ask questions that are fucking obvious. I have tarot in my name. What the fuck do you think, bitch? Not a psychic. I'm the best psychic. So you might want to adjust your breast before you come up here asking questions that everybody already know the answer to. Walrus, you better adjust your attitude before you come up in here.
I haven't got an attitude with anybody except you, Steven. Distance yourself. You cross this line, we're gonna have a problem. Fuck your line. Fuck you.
I'm sorry, girl. If I don't cuss you out, I don't love you. Okay, learn that off the rip. And I might have to get used to new people coming around. And we need to get better with that because my audience be slaying the girls who are new. So make sure that we are inviting. Okay, but if y'all are day one A1s, y'all know we about to shut this shit down. It was just a question, man. Oh no, see, I was trying to be. Yo, ooh, I almost blocked you so fast it made me get a damn heart attack. Keep watching the show, man. Keep watching. I'm trying to be nice to your ass. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. Okay, let's go ahead and keep moving, girl, before I lose my damn train of thought. Yeah, we working today, we working tomorrow. Saturday, I'm at the beach. Monday, regular schedule, 11 o'clock a.m., 9 o'clock p.m., one of them two, I will be live, but the tip jar will not be open as abundantly as it is right now, okay, because I'm on vacation. And then I come back, I'm actually going to have to switch up your holiday gift because I'm not going to be there to ship it. I'm not going to be here. You know, my store is on the come up. We're, revamping everything with all black products, and it will be out by February for Valentine's Day. You know, I love Valentine's Day.
Oh, I'm sorry?
I'm just trying to say, you're too damn skinny. Look at you. This man like a woman that got little hey, you ain't got nothing, just skin and bones.
Skin on a chair, bones and skin. Okay, so there's going to be something very special for the holiday season. Just wait on it because I have to brainstorm and figure out what I want to do. Bootz TV, episode 6, featuring CJ the Trainer, drops on Sunday. Yeah, it does. It's been a long time too, girl. Okay. So I didn't drop a Bootz TV episode in November, but Bootz TV is getting really, really good spins over there on my YouTube page. We have 4 episodes right now. So the episode 5 is CJ teaching me how to twerk for my new music video that will be produced on December the 22nd. When will my music drop? I don't motherfucking know. We are still in progression of trying to get the new album out because it's the best work I've ever done. And I just don't want to throw it to y'all like I've done my other music and things of this nature. I had a conversation with CJ that I dropped over there on my Facebook, my YouTube, as well as my Instagram. You can check that out in the video portion of my website. CJ is a gem. He's a gem, and I am very, very grateful that he came through to the big house, as well as Megan James. And I was supposed to do dinner with Megan James, but them flights had her delayed. So I said, bitch, I can't do it. I'm going to bed. And I had some nasty-ass ravioli, short rib pasta. It was disgusting, girl. I said, wait a damn minute. Okay. So you can look forward to that on Sunday. We'll watch it together. I'll be watching it by the ocean, and I'll go in the YouTube chat room and chat with you girls when that does come out on Sunday. Okay. What else is there to look forward to? Yeah, continuation of this, and no matter what we got going on a nationwide level, I will always come here in some capacity to entertain you in this way. I do have it in my mind that when it starts to become nationally syndicated, that I'm going to shut this Instagram down. So if you're a hater watching in the back, you might want to hit that follow button, and you ain't gonna have nothing to hate on. Okay, because this is going to be private, and then there will be a public version of what I provide available to the public. If you're squad, you will remain gang. Nobody will be allowed in, and this is happening than we think. Just yourself accordingly. You thought that it was always available to you. It is not. Squad is available to you right now. If you go to the tip jar, it's only $25. You can join in and be a part of a vicious spiritual community. And I say that with the best and worst adjective association with that word. If you are gang, go ahead and drop it in the comment section. My coven. Some of you guys are still catching up with the fire and ice. Fatima is finish that before the end of the year, please. Okay, I would greatly appreciate it. And it will literally change your world, and it will literally change your perspective on things of that nature. I have a new doppelganger spirit that's a part of my consciousness, and it's funny because I made the tarot card the doppelganger off of the experience with the crackhead.
I'm smoking crack online.
And now I have adopted a real life doppelganger. I just got to train him because right now he's been giving me blissful nightmares. Like last night he played like he was my mother. The night before that he played like he was Machine Gun Kelly. So he's fucking with me, but I feel like if he I can get him to fuck with y'all.
Next question, Tamika. Stop trying to motherfucking play me before you don't get what you need. Next question, Tamika.
Okay, so I'm always in a quest for understanding. Last thing I'll say before we talk about some celebrity gossip, and I said the readings for the end. I chose not to go to the funeral. I did. Okay, you guys know that I had a dear friend pass away last week, right before I did all of this. You know what I'm saying? And prior to that, somebody on Facebook is saying, "Don't get scammed." If you just recently hit the follow button, somebody is in your inbox pretending to be me. Please look at the first post that I posted up on my Instagram page. That's not me. Okay, this is my only page, and the only way that you can book a reading from me is to go to my website. Thank you for that. But there was a funeral that was yesterday. I did fly back early so I could make the funeral, but I woke up that day and I was on a quest for understanding as to why I did not want to go. My spirit was behooved not to go, and particularly because as a psychic, the Reaper spirit is very intense, especially dealing with bereavement. Not only am I psychic, I'm an empath too, so I'm feeling everybody grieving, and that can motherfucking take you to a place I didn't want to be, especially after a big moment that we just had in Los Angeles, you know? But I had to rationalize it. So I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning. What was it, yesterday? And it hit me as to why. I would have been going to that funeral to show my respects, to be seen showing my respects, not to actually respect the person that departed. I'm not a Christian, so in honoring them with their funeral traditions, that would be me participating in something just so that people who expect me to participate in something get their validity. I can't honor the dead in that way. I felt like it was disingenuous to who I was, you know. And while I was in LA, now I don't know if it was the doppelganger spirit playing like he was him, or if it was the real him that I was talking to. So I'm gonna actually have to channel him when he does make a transition. I did feel a weight lifted off of me in accordance to his death after the service was yesterday. But I didn't want to participate. I mean, I was getting videos and I was getting stuff, and it looked like a high school reunion to me. And I just felt that some people weren't there to honor Ray. They were there to rekindle with people that they might have lost contact with. It was a vast reunion. And I just didn't want to, I didn't want to be a part of that. Not saying that I don't have reverence for my deceased friend. I just have more respect for my religion, my craft, and him as an individual than to just participate in the funeral just because I'm supposed to be a part of the funeral. Do you guys understand? I hope that's noble of me. I hope. Okay. And then when I asked my audience about it, I was just like, you know, it was mixed reviews. You know, some people were like, go and sit in the back. And then my assistant was really, really about going. But my assistant, Maya, she's morbid. I mean, she has done her deceased loved one's hair quite often. And I mean, I can't sit with a corpse that long. It's just not in my spirit to do that. So rest in peace, Ray. And let's get just a moment of silence. Put up shish emojis, a moment of silence for him. And I will and have honored him in my own way. So let's just get a moment of silence before we break off into some celebrity gossip. Okay, he came. He said, I love you too. And he's wearing the same thing he wore. Love you, buddy. Let's go. All right, damn. Oh no, wait a minute. Damn. God. Okay, guys, so as I've been traveling, I've been kind of under a rock. I missed the People's Choice Awards, and ironically, Billy Porter, I like that outfit. You know, I talked shit about you the last time I was on here, but I like that. I like what you had on. I didn't really get a chance to catch up on her or anything like that. Lizzo, you look the goddamn ass.
Because now it's a problem.
I don't like that origami rock star look you was trying to go for, but I did like the fact that you brought those big girls up there that all had something going on with themselves. So congratulations to Lizzo for winning whatever you won. I don't know what happened on the picture. I don't know what happened on the picture. I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened on People's Choice Awards, girl. I missed that award show. Y'all know me and brother Donnie. Y'all know Donnie. He's the administrator of my group squad. He didn't watch it either. We missed out on that show. Unfortunately. I mean, I wanted to watch it. Hell, I don't even know when the fucking shit came on. But what I will tell you is I've been studying red carpets post-pandemia, and the girls are attempting to slay. But some of them girls look like...
Not today, Satan. Not today, neck. Not today, ankles. We don't have it.
And it's a lot of new girls who I don't know in the game too, especially in the Caucasian side of things, which is not a problem with me. But you know, I got to do research on who these girls are, especially if they're gonna be coming on my show and be delivered and stuff. You know,
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women.
Okay. Women. Okay, so I missed the People's Choice Awards. Hell, I've been feeling like I've been under a rock when it comes to content. I have been watching that show Wednesday. Have you guys watched Wednesday at all? Yeah? 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 Okay, so I finished it yesterday when I was getting tattooed by Tommy. Shut up. I did finish it yesterday when I was getting tattooed by Tommy. Y'all know Tommy. He's my tattoo artist. And ain't he fine? Tommy look good as fuck, too. I've been trying to fuck for 10 years. But he's so cool, he doesn't take offense. Anyway, we watched Wednesday, and it's good. It stars a new baby girl. I don't know her name, but she got like 7 million followers in one day after the show premiered. I mean, congratulations. That's iconic, sister. Wow. Wow. And what you guys might not have known is that the girl who was the professor, who was the villain, that was the original Wednesday in the Addams Family. I thought that was so cool. Like, I love when they do stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. So it was a fucking good show. I'm stuck on episode 6. Like, episode 6, I zone out and I don't, you know, have y'all ever got like that with the series? Like, you watch it, it's like that with Ozark with me too. Like, I'll get to a certain point and then I'm just like doing other shit in the background and not really paying attention to it no more. It harkens to the likes of how like the Fresh Prince used to be. Like, it would be on, you've seen every episode, but you ain't really watched every episode. Like, it kind of got like that, but I do want to sit down and actually watch it with some popcorn and, you know, really get into it. I love the aesthetic. I love the digital effects. I love Thing, you know, and it was definitely the Addams Family. But what I did see was, did y'all see the African interpretation of the Addams Family? It's like a post that was up. I can't find it anymore. So if you do find it on my Instagram page, please send it to my DMs because I want to see that. The artist did a phenomenal job with that. Like, really fucking good. Really good. I love it. I did. And speaking of art, there is this new thing going on, y'all, with this AI, okay? The app is called Lenza, and I'll be perfectly honest with you. I was blown away. Okay? I was blown away. Okay? To be perfectly honest with you. So, for those of you guys who don't have the app, I mean, you can still do this because it's a subscription and you get like the first month free or whatever, and then they start to charge you. So, get the app, use the app, and then, you know, cancel your subscription after you get your pictures. I mean, that's kind of what the people in the hood do, you know, no shade. Okay. So, the app, basically, you get on there and you upload 10 to 25 photos, and the artificial intelligence makes its own digital images of you. And you saw mine. I posted 2 rounds of the shit that I did, and I gotta be honest, I felt Puerto Rican.
I felt Puerto Rican in this.
I felt fucking Puerto Rican in this bitch. Okay. Bitch, I feel like a motherfucking boss, bitch.
If you want to know what a motherfucking boss looks like, bitch, you looking at one. A bitch that handles big.
The controversy behind it, though, is that it is taking the place of artists, like real artists. And it was another controversy behind it because a lot of artists are feeling like they've used their work to actually program the artificial intelligence. My mind is blown because no image looks the same. Okay, like you look at everybody, you would think that they had like a generic template that they're creating these images on. But if you look at everybody's pictures, no picture is the same. And that's like blowing my fucking mind. Now, if you take it from somebody who's college educated with a master's degree in media studies, it is slightly insulting to people who have been educated with art to actually have an artificial intelligence to just come and create something that you really would print out and put in a canvas. So I definitely understand why they're saying,
not today, Satan.
You know,
not today, Nick. Not today, ankles.
That part.
We don't have it.
But I also understand that as somebody who is my makeup artist right now, my own producer, I also go live. I'm also the talent. I also create my own promo. This is like a fucking good news one-stop shop.
Hey, you heard about the good news?
You know,
you're not sleeping on me. I had a good snooze.
It's really fucking easy. And I upon the images that I've created, I'm thinking to myself, like, bitch, you could really, I gotta turn do not disturb. Okay. You could really, like, I have flyers for days now. I actually made my album off of that shit because, you know, my album is named Map to Mars. It's ironic that they, you know, futuristic type of essence. So I'm torn with the way that I feel about it. Use artist work to program your AI. You should compensate those artists for doing that. You know what I'm saying? On a monthly basis. I do. On a monthly basis because they're paying a monthly subscription. I think that would be honorable to do that. But you know these motherfucking technological companies ain't honorable, girl. I mean, look at Elon Musk. He done shut down Twitter and he must as hell. Let that right, Beyonce. Okay, so you know, but at the same time, as a talent and somebody who's been making his own flyers, and I learned how to do Photoshop, and you know, I don't have a major in digital art, but I was in that art building every day trying to figure out how to work this thing out. I mean, you kind of cut down 7 years of my education with the app. But then, you know, there's another point. You know, food can be produced by machines, but that don't mean we don't go to a restaurant to get a home cooked meal. You see what I'm saying? You know, they got machines that build cars, but that's not going to stop you from buying a Tesla that is man-made. Like, you see what I'm saying? So I guess we'll see how it plays out. But for now, I'm going to use what the fuck they made. Okay, that's the damn truth. That's true. That's true. I'm going to use what the fuck they made. Okay. Now, before we get ourselves a chicken salad,
y'all better come up here and get one of these.
What's that?
It's a chicken salad.
From where?
81st Deli.
What's on it?
Superior. I got chicken, pickles, banana peppers, bell peppers, tomatoes, onion.
Superior. Brittany, she is out of jail. I'm not talking about Britney Spears, even though she probably should be locked up. I'm talking about Brittany Griner, who was locked up in Russia, I do believe it was, for an extended period of time for having a weed pen. And she was in the WNBA. You guys know the story. She is out of jail. This is the hottest topic that's out right now. Yes. Okay. So I want to educate you guys on energy shifts. A lot of you guys, when you saw the story, slid off into my DMs because I covered the topic. And I got to say this before I start reading you. You guys are the most supportive fucking audience ever. If I've covered a topic, you send it to me because you want me to get it right. But in this case, the energy shifted and the reading is not an anti-receipt yet, but the reading that I gave on this did not come into fruition. It did not. I didn't get it right. I will never take credit for something if I didn't get it right, which makes me the best. I'm not going to sit up here and say I got something right and I didn't get it right. I said, when I read it that day, I said that there would not be an exchange. I said that America was going to make an example out of her and say we don't barter with terrorists or things of this nature. Well, as any psychic reader knows, and as anybody who's gotten psychic readings knows as well, energies can shift. And there could have been a political shift that did not make my reading come to pass. However, I did say that she would have a multi-million-dollar book deal or some type of propaganda simply on interviewing based upon her experience. So it might not be a full receipt on how she was released, but we're still anticipating the receipt of how she's going to behave after she comes home, you know, gets her counseling and things of this nature. So I'm not going to count it completely out yet, but the way that it developed was not what I read. However, we're dealing with the political system, and everybody knows the political system is highly magicized, it's highly occultized, and it's highly based on money. We don't know what kind of deal that they done bartered with Russia. Okay, now I am going to say this. I do feel like we stood our ground for a long period of time, which was in accordance with my reading, because we would have been got her if that wasn't the case. Okay, the present state of energy said that shit. Okay, let's be clear. But there was a tangible shift of that energy. That doesn't make me not the best. I can admit when I don't do something correctly. Psychic reading is not a 100 proof science, but I know that some people are like, oh, Boots called that wrong. Yeah, and you can't wear no thong because you're too goddamn big. Don't worry about what the fuck I got going on. Worry about your man, bitch. Okay. So, congratulations on Brittany Griner coming home. I can't wait to see your first interview or your first press or whatever you are going to release. I feel like you're paid for the rest of your life. You don't got to play basketball another day in your life. And I know you can't wait to see your wife and get you some crab legs. And make sure when you get those crab legs, somebody else opens them up for you. Okay? Because you don't need to be doing no more work. You sit your black ass down. You look good as a mug. So if you want to strap on and let me ride that dick, I'm here for it. Get ready for the readings for you guys right now. Okay? Let's do what we all came for and read you. Before I do that, drop a pin and tell me where you watching from and what the fuck are you doing? Let's work. Yeah. What up? All right, y'all. So I'm reading from a new tarot deck that I got made and forgot to bring to LA. This is a holographic tarot deck. As you can see, they're very crisp and they have a glass lamination. This is the first time I'm reading off a glass lamination. Yeah, so they might be a little bit slippery. Let's go ahead and get going. Let me open up the tip jar over here. Okay. And we're going to wait till about 11:50, and then I'm going to go mind my business. However, if you do not get your question answered on this live video, you already know that I will be able to answer your question within 24 to 48 hours. If it's not answered on this show, you got another show tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to bust 2 shows in a day. You know why? Because I'm a motherfucking boss.
If you want to know what a motherfucking boss looks like, bitch, you looking at one. A bitch that handles big business.
Okay? Need to start that bullshit, not today.
Not today, Satan. Not today, neck. Not today, ankles. We don't have it.
Let's get going, babies. I'm ready. And I do have appointments available for January. They're going quick, so make sure you get those things. We're going to start off in the tip jar with Deja Wee. Was a person that you perceived as being my husband when I get married in 2024 was a, the psychic card is upright. That is a definite yes, honey. You're going to get married today. But if you don't knock the boots, that reading might change. Should I move forward with putting the boys in acting and modeling? That youngest one especially, yes. You ain't got to worry about that.
Woo, that'll do it. You don't have to worry.
You got the Pharaoh card that's upright, which is a proper judgment. You have the Oracle card that is also upright, saying that this is his destiny to be in this. And there's also a passion that he will develop for the art of acting. I do believe he will be a good actor, and especially with them TikToks you've been dropping with that child, he will be great. Last question on Deja. Can I have a general reading? I love you. I love you more. And thank you for sliding off into my DMs with your commentary today. The shade shows up upright. The pure card is in reverse. Could be is upright. This is saying you're lying to yourself about something. Make sure you're being truthful with yourself, especially going into the end of the year, because you have great blessings coming in January. And I don't want you to block your blessing by pretending something's working when it's not. Okay? That is for Deja, baby. That is for Deja. Let's go ahead and make a couple laps around social media. Let's go to TikTok. What's up? Is choosing to stop school and taking a herbalist class a good decision? It will be. I will say that right now you might want to wait a little bit before you actually do this. If you could finish the fucking semester first so that you can come back in on a good note where you left off, that would be a good idea. Maxine is also upright. And you guys know Maxine is a single on the Boots Got album. I want to say that whatever you put your mind to is going to be very sound for you. The Queen King is upright. Make sure you're going to commit to this too. Okay, because with the U Moon Tarot card upright, it's suggesting that you might be a little flighty with your decision making. Before you quit, make sure that this is what you're going to do. Okay, because if not, you're gonna be a whole sucking dick.
Dick do be tasting better after that come out.
Okay, speaking of Sukiana, I cannot wait to read you next Wednesday, girl. Thank you for liking me. I didn't know you followed me, girl, so thank you. I love you, bitch. I love you. All right, we have a good news reading down here for Lisa Richardson, who is so supportive. Public recognition, materialistic gain only manifest themselves after you walk away from a situation. This is the Reaper card showing up upright. The Reaper represents that blessings are awaiting you if you get out of the situation that you are currently in. So that's what I'm going to suggest for you as of right now. This is 3 weeks away from public recognition as well. So you might be in a damn Christmas parade or some shit like that. Okay, so good news for Lisa, and I appreciate you buying a good news reading today.
Hey, you heard about the good news?
All right, over here on Instagram, we're going to bust about 3 because y'all my bitches. Hey, Boots, general reading for I Am Ashanti. You have the wild one showing up upright. It's time to get out the motherfucking goddamn gay house. And if you don't, you're going to be thrust out of the house like I was just 2 days ago. I feel like right now your energy needs other energies to keep itself sustained. So don't be afraid to bounce your energy off of others in a public setting. If you don't want to be public with it, invite people over. Have a fondue or some spinach or a damn, you know, that was the wrong sound effect. Or a damn chicken salad.
Y'all better come up here and get one of these.
What's that?
Bitch, you was late. Let's go over here on Instagram again. I love you, Boost Lady. I love you too. Thank you. One card, please, for Trinity. You have the Navigate card in reverse. Give them hell. You're holding back. You're holding back because you've been taught that you were too. Oh my God. Here we go. You've been told that you were too much. I don't give a fuck who told you that. I don't give a fuck if it's your grandma told you that. Open your fucking mouth and show them who the fuck you are. No shade. You have blessings awaiting you, but you can't reach them because you're holding back. Step up, bitch. How does Donald view me? The Wheel of Fortune is upright as a benefit. Okay, this could be perceived as usury too. Hold on, let me see. The pit that shows up upright that you're out of their league and being with you is actually beneficial to them. So I would take that as a compliment, honey. You can make a hoe out of that, and you know hoes love sucking dick.
I love sucking dick, bitch. You thought posting a video of me sucking some dick, bitch, and my OnlyFans link is up.
I'm gonna suck another one. And is. Okay, let's go down here to the Facebook page. Hey, girls. Boots, I had a panic attack last night after smoking Mary Jane. Do I need to quit? Hold on. Baby, let me tell you something about that reefers. Now, I love smoking reefer, okay? The Bryce card showed up upright. For some reason, and I don't know why this is, I've been smoking weed since I was 12, okay? Fuck 12, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry?
I'm just trying to say, you're just damn skinny. Look at you.
But here recently, weed has been making me feel a little type of way too. It's been giving me heart palpitations and heart beating fast. They might be putting something in this new weed, y'all. And you know, I wanted to re-up when I was in LA. Is anybody else experiencing this with their reefer wherever you are? This reefer is a little different than back in the day. I mean, I might need to go back down to mid or some KB or something. You know, because this new age shit really, it do make you feel like you finna have a bit. You're not the only one. Bryson does show up upright, and everybody knows Bryson is not the best tarot card to have. I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, you might want to cut back on smoking reefer, girl. And it seems like the weed has been doing this ever since Delta 8 has been legalized. So I don't know if it's just me, but yeah, I feel the same way as you and my homegirl over here.
It's upsetting me and my homegirl because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to school, what the hell could you go?
Okay, over here we have a career reading for a Tamira. Let's see what we have going on in your career. The Earthling card is upright. You are not happy with where you are right now. This is a card of depression, but it's a card of putting on a good face even though you might not be feeling it. The Phantom card is in reverse and Quarantine is also in reverse. So these two cards are suggesting that you're seeking inspiration, but you're just going through the notions as of right now. That's what it's saying for the next 3 weeks. What I want you to do to change this, though, is really think about the feeling you want to have when you're at work. Don't think about what you're doing to make that feeling. Think about how you want to feel. I want to feel accomplished. I want to feel valued. I want to feel respected. I want to feel like I am ambitious on getting up in the morning. I want to feel excited about going into work. Think about that feeling and the feeling it generates. And I think that going into January with the Phantom Tarot card showing up in reverse, you can generate that feeling with another opportunity. Quarantine being in reverse in your February, though, makes it seem like you're rigorously finding a job. And I don't want you to look for a job with a bad attitude, because if you do, you're going to find a job that perpetuates the attitude that you're applying with.
I haven't got an attitude with anybody except you, Steven.
Yeah.
Distance yourself. You cross this line, we're going to have a problem. Fuck your line.
Fuck you. Okay. So I want you to follow that feeling in January, curate the feeling in January, and then navigate along the month of February. I feel like you'll be making a shift there. Okay. Okay. Over here on TikTok, when will this rebirth I'm going through be over? The elder is upright before the end of the year. This to me feels like this is like the 29th, 30th, 31st of December. You're going to feel renewed before the new year. And then when that new year happens, everybody's turning the page on 2022. Did you guys like this year or not? Was this year okay for you? This year was... it was interesting. What I'll say is that this is going to be over prior to the end of the year, but you still got one more thing. The elder is upright, and this is something that you should have been faced. This could be a childhood trauma, or it could be something along the lines of a repressed memory coming back to surface. If this has already happened, I think we'll actually deal with it going into the month of January. But at the end of December is when you're going to get the closure on what it is that you're seeking closure for. Okay? So congratulations. Not gonna lie, I like this here. Okay, girl. Well, you ain't gotta worry about it.
Wait a damn minute.
You ain't gotta worry about what the hell everybody else felt, girl. Because if you like the year, it's good. You a card reader? Be nice for the new people. Yes, darling, I'm a celebrity tarot card reader who comes on live once a day, twice a day, whatever time of day I'll come live and I'll read the general public. Please check out my website, www.spiritsquad.org. Was that better? Was that good? What I really wanted to say is, bitch, what the fuck do you goddamn think? Look at these goddamn tarot cards right here. I'm flipping them like flapjacks at the motherfucking breakfast.
Oh, the breakfast.
Damn.
The breakfast.
I mean,
the breakfast. The breakfast. The breakfast. The breakfast. The breakfast was awesome. Glory to God. And we tell God, thank you for the grits and the eggs and cheese. He got me on the spot right here. I'm up in the spirit of the Lord, and I can't come down because we've been high all night.
Y'all got one more time. A Broomhilda going up your motherfucking ass. Okay, no motherfucking shade, cinnamon brooms and perfumes. Where is my soulmate? Please and thank you. This is for Nessa. Djinn Bootz is upright. You don't know what you want, and you messy. Okay, Nessa. The Ravage card shows up upright, so your type changed like the goddamn drawers I don't wear. How you doing?
How you doing?
Okay, Djinn Bootz shows up upright. So what you think you want is not what is actually for you. You have the Reptile card upright showing up in the summer of 2023, and I feel like that is where your soulmate is going to actually manifest themselves. Woo! All right. Hey, mother, will I get evicted? Oh, no. Let me see. No, I don't see an eviction here. I don't.
Woo! That'll do it.
I don't see an eviction.
You don't have to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me.
I don't see no eviction. The karma card showed up upright. I feel like there's a ram in the bush. Okay. Oh, praise God for the ram in the bush. Yes, God.
Tell him I already won. Come on, tell him I already won. Because the Lord already defeated it. The Lord already defeated it. If you can do more praise in your mouth, you ain't got to worry about what it looks like. Because the battle is already.
Stop trying to motherfucking play me for you don't get what you need. Next question, Tamika.
Should I allow my mother to move in with me? Hell no, girl. Now look, when I read the goddamn question, I thought about my mother moving in with me, and girl. But then I pulled the cards, and the card said, okay, if you're doing this out of necessity, which is admirable for you, but your mother come up in there and run that motherfucker over the next 3 months, I suggest that you might want to reconsider. Put up in an Airbnb or something, girl. You look like you got some coins over here. So just help mother out in a different way, because right now, I don't see it. This for Dharma. Hey, my fucking husband. Girl, you are so obsessed with me. It's scary. Okay, but I love you. Congrats I'm so should I help this family find the missing girl from Delaware? Mother Omen is upright. Start with the mother, and the answer is yes. I think you need to go ahead and use your gifts this way. Okay, but if you get up in there, you don't know what it is.
Please stop balling up and so we can't even figure out what it is.
I will back off. But for this is saying yes, you would bring great peace to this family. And don't forget to charge for your time. Again, I tell all my psychics this. The gift is free, your time is not. You can run and tell your homegirl that.
It's upsetting me and my homegirl because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to school, what the hell could you go?
I work for the sheriff's goddamn gate department in Honey. That bag clear, honey, okay? You sound like Super Mario with this motherfucker, you heard me? Charge for your time. The gift is free. Is Samir okay? The answer, the doppelganger. Look, it showed up in reverse. Yes, I feel like you're okay. I just feel like they're quiet, okay? I can't wait to put him on my altar so I can really get to know that spirit that adopted me and I adopted in that motherfucking haunted house. Will I receive my wish fulfillment? Hypnotic. Kuji Funga is in reverse. The graduate is upright. Yes, when you give up on it, it comes to fruition. So praise God. You moon, leave that alone. The answer is yes. It typically works that way, though. When you forget about something, it actually comes into fruition. Isn't that right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fulfill this. I have 10 minutes to rest before my clientele, who I cannot wait to see. You do have a show tonight at 9:00 p.m., so make sure you're setting your notifications on. If you guys do not mind, hit that follow button. I'm going to throw those bones to everybody real quick, give you a word, and I'm out of here. One moment. Beautiful. Okay. Take your time. Beautiful spirits. We're always in a rush to get to the next stage of our evolution. The bones are alluding to the fact that we should be conscious of the present, not too much anticipating the future, but working toward it incrementally every day. What we think is for us may be transitioned or evolved into something that could be for all of us. The uplifting of your energetic vibration is necessary, but staying conscious in the present, slowing down, and taking your time will be greatly beneficial to things that we are trying to accomplish. With that being said, I fucking love your bitch ass. And just because a fan asked me earlier, I wasn't going to play this song. But this is my new single coming out next year called Bakery. We filmed the music video on December the 22nd. It is probably one of the best records that I have ever created. I'm going to play the extended version. I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a fantabulous day. I'll see you tonight at 9:00 p.m., and I love you. Peace. Babe, I've been waiting to drop a song. Because now it's a problem. I make my cake at Booth's Bakery. Should be so good so they fuck with me, yeah. Donuts and pastries and all type of flavorings. Turn up the heat and the frequency, yeah. Yeah, that is me on the TV screen. Don't look away because I'm savory, yeah. Yes, I will save you the hot on the silence one. No powder sugar because I don't do coke no more, babe.
If you want to know what a motherfucking boss looks like,
when I make that bang, babe.
A bitch that handles big.
Roll up backwards and big. Yes, I will save you some yummy honey, but no powder sugar, cause I don't do coke no more, babe. I'm putting me on the menu. So sweet, make a diabetic come through. Come through. I know come through. I will chop you up and use you as a butter roll. But it's hectic. But I cook on gas or electric. Everything I make has a nice flavor. And the shape of my cake is electric. Obsessed, no skipping the line. Who's next? These boobs make a sexy ass chef. I got no breasts, but I dress to impress. Get the feel like Ricky Lay. Trouble double Mary Brown, like my name is Mary Kay. And Ashley, I'll never be Ashley. Oh, that is the flower, and you better pay me before I pay. Enchanted Items Bakery. Should be so good, so they fuck with me. Yeah. Donuts and pastries and all type of flavorings. Turn up the heat and the frequency. Yeah, that is me on the TV screen. Don't look away, cause I'm savory. Yeah, yes, I will save you the hot on the silence one. No powder sugar, cause I don't do coke no more, babe.
If you want to know what a motherfucking boss looks like, a bitch that handles big.
Roll up backwards and big. Yes, I will save you some yummy honey, but no powder sugar, cause I don't do coke no more, babe. Life of the they back on the me. 500 degrees. I'm back. I'm so secure. I'm back. Fun on the cake. Don't matter the race. Straight for you. Hey, shit is so good, so they fuck with me. Donuts and pastries and all type of flavorings. Turn up the heat in the privacy. Yeah, that is me on the TV. Don't look away, cause I'm savory. Yes, I will save you the hot on the silence or no powder sugar, cause I don't do coke no more. Hey.
If you wanna know what a motherfucking boss looks like,
Can I make that thing? Hey.
a bitch that handles
Roll up, that was out.
big.
Yes, I will save you some yummy honey, but no powder sugar, cause I don't do coke no more. D to the A, K to the K to the E, who me? Boots D, double O to the T and the CC. Put a nigga to sleep, I am my delicacy. Fricassee me. Oven fried steak between my legs. I know that you want me to shake, but I'll never shake down there. Babe, hey, babe, I know you want cake, babe, bang. You know what goes along with cake? Charlotte shake, Milky Way. Ooh, you Hershey's chocolate in my pastry. Ooh, so